How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another Rulebreakers review on the channel. Today we're going to focus on Dzeko, who's had a major upgrade. He's got pace now. He's got 89 pace, 88 shooting, 83 dribbling. I want to see if he's basically viable on the game, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to review him today, see what the crack is with the cards. If you guys enjoy, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe for more reviews, and please let me know in the comments thoughts on Dzeko and who you want reviewed next. Now, he's got high medium work rates. He's 6'4", a bit of a giant. Especially when I'm 5'8", I look up at people like that, you know what I'm saying? High medium work rates, he's going to get into good positions. So I need his finishing to be on point, and you'll see that during the gameplay as well. 3-star skills with a 5-star weak foot. So the 5-star weak foot will come in clutch because he's left will basically feel like he's right. 3-star skills, it does limit the cards. I'm not going to lie, it does limit the card. Like stop and turn sometimes can be very useful in scenarios where basically your opponent overestimates the sprints. They might think, right, you're just going to keep running line. You do a stop and turn, you're inside, you've got an angle to shoot, etc, etc. So the lack of that, although actually you can still do it, it's just the speed of it. It's very, very slow. And also the speed of the roulette, I think, is very slow with 3-star skills too. He starts to look incredible, and I will say straight away, he's lengthy. And he's pretty much lengthy with any chem style you put on him, apart from engine, maybe finisher, and one other one. So you want to put Hunter on him, he'll remain lengthy. I went with Hawk because pace is already looking good, you know what I'm saying? It boosts a lot of his shooting categories, and of course adds the strength, adds some aggression to the card too. He's got 86 acceleration, 92 sprint speed. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Plus the lengthy accelerated style too. Shooting, great positioning, sensational finishing, sensational shot power. Long shots 81, his penalties are only 70. Passing, terrible. I mean, 70 vision. Crossing, I don't care. I don't want him to cross. I want him in the box. He's 6'4" and very good in front of goal. 75 short pass is woeful. 61 curve. I've got more curve on my body than that. Dribbling wise, got 78 agility, 80 balance. It's not the greatest, 80 dribbling as well. 90 composure, good ball control, and good reactions. 91 head accuracy, and 92 strength. Low aggression, but it is what it is. And in the player traits, he's got that finesse shot. What we're going to do is see what he was like in gameplay, give you my opinion on the cards, and like I said, what I want from you is your opinion amongst the comments. With that being said, let's get into the gameplay. So here we go, lads, into the gameplay. I played some last night, I played some this morning, and overall I played 7 games with Dzeko now. That was my first game. I was getting a feel for the card, you know what I'm saying? But I did miss that one because the keeper was too close. Obviously, keepers will save shots on this game, sometimes. But it's more about the movement I wanted to highlight on the first clip. Because he's doing the 1-2s from deep, he's getting in a position and he's making those runs to get the scoring opportunities. Yes, you might miss 1, 2, maybe 3 or 17, but he will still get in those opportunities. So once like you get comfortable with his finishing abilities and start doing things like that. Scorpion kick, boys! First scorpion kick of this FIFA as well. Normally my volleys haven't been too good. I normally volley it wides, hit the corner flag. I think I've harmed someone in the stadium. It's just sitting there having a cup of coffee. But that was utterly sensational from Dzeko. Again, in so much space in the middle as well. He's literally in a gravitational orbit of his own. Nobody's close to him in those kind of positions because his movement is actually really, really good. You see him centrally there alongside Suarez. Drop short for the ball, and then I've got some room to kind of run into. Play it back out wide. He's going to receive the ball back, and that volley, utterly sensational. And you've got to keep in mind, 83 volleys, it's not exactly amazing, but volleys on this game, it doesn't matter, and it hasn't mattered. I'm going to say for the last 5, FIFA's volley stats, it's always been like, hey, if it's 90, you can score like amazing volleys, but if it's like 60, you can still score volleys, just not as like emphatic or anything like that. So Dzeko in front of goal is very, very good, hence why in the pros, you see finishing up there. This guy can score goals, not only get in the position to score goals, score them too. Now, Suarez gets that one. I've included that because it was an assist by Dzeko, and you might be saying, well, you've got the passing in the comms, mate. What are you on about? That was one of the few times where a pass with Dzeko actually came off. His passing generally did suck. Even though, like striker, using a 2-striker formation, a 1-striker formation, it's very simple with the kind of target man to utilise him in the passing category. You don't have to be over extravagant with the through balls, this, that, the other. You just need to pass it simple. But on this game, sometimes you need those through balls to come off. And with Dzeko on the ball, it didn't happen often enough. Get a chance to say it's in off the post. Happy days. And Dzeko goes off celebrating. Pros then, I said finishing. Next up, first touch. You'll notice on a lot of these clips, his first touch is literally crucial. You see that one there? It dragged it away from the player. And this isn't just that first touch. It's been the first touch on many different clips. His ball control is insane. Now, the stat is 87. Is what it is, but his first touch is absolutely fantastic. So you've seen the times where he brings it down on his chest, he brings it down on his knee, his foot, he takes a touch away from the player, away from kind of where he's going to get challenged, and it's just perfect for a touch to shoot combination where first touch, two touch, it's in the back of the net. You know what I'm saying? One touch with the touch of the ball, two, take the shots. Or alternatively, you could pass it. Like I did say, his passing's not the best in the world. We will square it there, and we will bag a goal. This was in the final game of the day, and he did score I think it might have been 4 goals in 4 shots, or a hat-trick in 4 shots. You're about to see it right now on the screen. Con's freestyle skills, passing, and agility. What was his records? 4 goals in 4 attempts. Lads, what we're going to do now is get into the summary. So there we have it, lads. That was Edin Dzeko, a card that's actually really, really usable in this kind of format. Now, rule breakers break the rules. That's a terrible pun. But yeah, rule breakers, obviously, they go against what you know the player for. So Edin Dzeko has never been known for his pace. And I'm just going to bring up his other card right now. You guys aren't going to see this on the screen. It's like I'm talking to myself just for reference. I just want to see his other card stats. Dude, he's got an 84 rate card, right? His pace is 63. So you know what I mean? It's completely and utterly changed the cards. But in the process, one stat does go down from rule breakers. And it's been his passing that's been affected. And his passing on the card is generally terrible. Like the passing on the 84 Dzeko, at least he's got the basics. He's got 76 short pass, 74 vision. Curve is still terrible at 65. I don't think his short passes improved too much. His visions went down. Short passes went down by 1 to 75. And his curves went down by 4. That's incredible. But the card in general is a massive difference to how this other one will play. Even the work rates, medium on the normal. This one's got high medium, so naturally he's going to try and get him behind defenses from time to time. I reckon this is a W. I love cards like this, where you know a certain player for something, and then they get a card and it completely changes their abilities on the game. I love that. It makes them usable, you know what I mean? We're still getting like to grips with the game. We're still finding what's meta, lengthy. And we're still like kind of, I don't know, like dipping our toes in the water with FIFA 23. And I just like Dzeko is now viable. And I like the fact that you can go from non-viable or non-usable player on the game to a viable, usable card. That is absolutely brilliant. I love that. 7 games played, 8 goals scored, and the 1 assist. Alternate positions, striker, centre forwards. Those are obviously the starting positions if you want them on chemistry. Passing, he's getting a 5. I found it terrible. Even just like the string, a simple pass together, it seemed like a task that shouldn't have been that hard with Edin Dzeko, but it generally was. So don't use him for his passing, his link-up play, anything. Just use him as a goal scorer, and because he's going to get in those positions. So if you pass it around with everyone else, make the room or the chance in the box, you cut it back, you cross it, you through ball it, Dzeko will be there. Utilise him like that. 8 for shooting, 7 for physicality, and 7 for dribbling. Be aware on the dribble. His agility does kind of suck, so he's going to lose the ball, especially if you speed dribble. Similar cards, we got Solov. I actually really do like, I've got him in red too. Peter Crouch and Immobile. You might be looking at Peter Crouch with 74 pace and thinking, he's nothing like Edin Dzeko. But he is. Not necessarily in terms of pace, but in terms of first touch and finishing ability, and that is why I've kind of grouped them together. Overall rating for this Edin Dzeko being 8.4. I think that's a fantastic rating for this stage in the game. And yeah, he's become one of the most valuable strikers in the Serie A. And I definitely recommend him should his price drop below like 140. Right now at 210, I think that's a little bit too expensive for the card, so he's getting a 7.0 in terms of the value. But should he drop like that 140 and under mark, I'd definitely purchase. Try and just see if you like him or not. If you don't, probably sell him on. He's not an SBC. You're not stuck with the card or anything like that. Unless you get him untradeable. If you do get him untradeable, definitely utilize the card. You'll have fun with the card, man. I truly believe that. Enjoyment, he's getting an 8.0. Gives you some difference, but gives you a very good experience. I scored a scorpion kick with Edin Dzeko, guys. That's got to be worth a like on the video at least. If you guys have enjoyed, do that. Like the video. Subscribe to me if you guys want. Subs on the channel are finally going up. It's always nice to see. And right now I need a haircut and my head's blending into the background. Literally, my arms blend. Wow, look at that. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe, enjoy the football, and we'll get another review out tonight. Catch you in the next one.